Morning. So, learning skills. This is often a problem for some people, and I think part of it is because everyone tries to memorize everything you need to about skills, which does help. But if you take skills as a muscle memory exercise, you will learn them a lot faster, and you can also use this for tricky parts of music as well. So let's go through it to start with. So, if you don't know a skill completely, pick a speed. So, for example, I've chosen grade 4 clarinet syllabus speed, which is crotchet equals 72, and I'm going to do C major. So in the first exercise, I'm going to play the start note C for 4 beats, and then rest for 4 beats. And when I'm resting, I'm going to move this finger as quickly as possible, then move the next one as quickly as possible. So let's just do the first few notes so you get an idea. So that's the speed. And you would do that for the entire scale. Now, I move my fingers like that just to over exaggerate. Don't do this with your normal technique, just lift it above the hole. Right, once you've done that and it's easy, move on to a 2-beat note with a 2-beat rest. Same thing, moving your finger as quickly as possible. Good. And if you can do that quite well, move on to a 1-beat note with a 1-beat rest. Now, you're going to repeat the same notes, so C, C, D, D, etc. So you trained your fingers quite well now, so now do a 1-beat note per 1 beat. So if you can do that up and down perfectly in time, you've probably got a good foundation. Now, that's only 1-beat notes. For ABRSM exams, for example, you will need to play in quavers. So here is how you can now double that speed using rhythms. The first rhythm is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and, okay? The next rhythm, 1 and 2, 3. Then 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. This is normally the trickiest one, so make sure you take your time and get it right. I always repeat that last note just to finish it. Okay, so if you can do all of them 3 times perfectly, you can then try adding them all together. So by now you have practiced every part of the scale you're working on at double the speed, just little sections at a time. So now you can do half beat notes or quavers. So if you can do that 3 times perfectly, or 3 times perfectly in a row, you will now be able to play, that's the speed for grade 4 clarinet for ABRSM. Now to keep pushing yourself, there's a few other things you can do. Now the first one is to play swung quavers, or long, short, long, short, long, short. And 3 times perfectly. The next one is short, long, or inverted swung quavers if you want. So if you don't need to do the whole of this exercise, you can pick where you are and how well you know each scale, and then work from that. I'll put a description below, and good luck.